Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for being here. So I just thought I would invite you along to spend the day with me today. I can't lie, I'm having kind of a slow start to the day. I went to bed really late for me, and I don't know if this happens to you too, but I can go to bed really late, but I still seem to wake up at my normal time. And I'm a really early riser. I've become a morning person. And so I woke up this morning at I think it was 4:50, but yeah, I didn't go to sleep until it was probably 11:30 that I went to bed, and that's really late for me. I am normally in bed at 8:30, 9 o'clock. I read for a little bit and then I'm out. So I'm a little tired today because I didn't get enough sleep. And the reason I was up so late was that I had this idea last night that I was going to try to see the gifts that I've gotten for my kids, what has come in and what I'm still waiting for, and then kind of put them into piles and just get a little bit organized. And I store all of our Christmas gifts in our spare bedroom closet. So when I was up there to do that, I got completely sidetracked and started organizing. No, I can't say that I was organizing because it is still a mess in that closet, but I started getting rid of all these things that we don't need, no, we don't use. And so I have quite a large drop off today at the resale store that I volunteer at. I was not planning on trying to get rid of things in the closet or declutter or anything, and I ended up just kind of jumping in and doing it. It felt good to oh, we can get rid of this, we can get rid of that. And so I love being able to do that, but I was up late because of that. So kind of a little slow start today. I have gotten a couple of things accomplished. I do have to get to the post office today. I've got some exchanges with Quince. I just ordered the wrong size and need to send them back. And I was just packaging up those Quince returns and have frustrated myself to no end because I bought cheap packing tape and I vowed I will never do that again. It was so frustrating. Every time I would try to get a piece of the packing tape off, it seals back down onto itself, so you're trying to get it off the roll. It was just, I did not save any money with the amount of frustration that it just caused me to using that packing tape. So I vowed I will never buy the cheap packing tape ever again. But did manage to get those packages packed up because I do need to stop at the post office today. I need to send them back, and I've also got to mail my Christmas cards today. And I also have some Amazon returns that I opted to return them to Kohl's because there was a couple of things that I wanted to pick up at Kohl's today. And one of the Amazon returns, this is so gross. I had bought a robe that was supposed to be like a dupe for the Barefoot Dreams, that fabric. I just love that. Oh, it's like this throw, this Better Homes and Gardens throw that I have. It's like this type of material, and I just love it. It's so cozy and soft. And I saw on Amazon they look like really nice robes. So I thought, I'm gonna buy one for myself. It's my birthday month. I want one of these robes. So I ordered it. It came in. I was up in my bedroom. I was gonna try it on, and I was putting it on. I was like, this smells like someone's perfume. The robe, it did not have just the scent of newness, if you know what I mean, and it smelled like perfume. And then I reached into the pocket and pulled out a hair extension. It was so, when I reached in and it felt like hair, I quickly moved my hand out of the pocket. It was it startled me. And then when I saw what it was a hair extension, a clip-in hair extension was in the pocket. So obviously this robe had been worn by someone else and then they returned it. And I was just oh. So I packaged it back up. I have only had that happen a couple of times, but it's awful that they don't notice that someone left something like that in a pocket. It was just ugh. So anyways, that is going back today too at Kohl's. So I do have a bunch of things that I want to get done today, but I really need to get myself going. But again, welcome back, friends. I'm really glad that you're all here, and I cannot procrastinate any longer. I need to get in the shower and really get myself ready to get this day going. I am just gonna make up one more cup of coffee before I head out to start my errands. I just feel like it's one of those days I need a little extra boost of caffeine. So I'm gonna try to get a couple of errands done before I've got my yearly OBGYN appointment today. Don't worry, I am not taking you in there with me, but I'm hoping I can get the returns done, drop off the things that I'm donating, mail the Christmas cards. I hope I can get all of that done and then have time to still stop back here at home and maybe eat some lunch before I head to the doctor's, but there might not be enough time, so I would like to get all of that stuff done first, but one more cup of coffee is needed. So I actually do not have time to stop at home before my doctor's appointment. I did get a couple of things in Kohl's after I did my Amazon returns, but there was quite a line, and there was only 3 cashiers, and it took a little while to wait in line there. So I had better get going right to the doctor's because it's about a 25-minute drive from here. So I am going to head there. Well, I am at my doctor's appointment, and I'm just waiting out here a few minutes before I head in. I'm just a couple minutes early, but I really did not have enough time to stop at home before I came here. So I'm thinking I am going to stop at a couple of stores on the way home. I was really hoping I could finish up my Christmas shopping today, so we will see about that. But guess I will head in and check in here for my doctor's appointment and then continue on with the rest of the day. All right, I am all done with my doctor's appointment and everything went well. And so I think I want to stop at, it's a mall, it's an outdoor mall, but I'm gonna stop there and see if I can get a few more Christmas gifts. Really hoping to finish up my shopping here within the next day or two and get packages mailed out and all of that, just because it's such a good feeling when you are done, and then I can just do things that I enjoy around this time of year, like baking cookies and that type of thing. So I'm really hoping to wrap this up, if not today, by the end of the week for sure. I'm really not sure how this angle is working. I don't know where to put the camera to drive and be safe to be able to talk to you. So I'm trying something new, and who knows if this is gonna work out or not, but that's the plan. I am heading to the mall right now. Alright friends, so I just got home and it is 4:23. I have literally been out all day. I tried to get a little bit of footage. I don't know if it comes out. Sometimes I feel like I'm so unsteady too when I'm filming it, and I don't want to get people seasick because it's bouncing around. But anyways, I am going to go change into some comfy clothes. I'll show you a few things that I got for me, or just, you know, for the house, because mostly I did get Christmas gifts today, and I'm really happy because I think I am all finished Christmas shopping, except for there's one thing I am buying for my husband, but I can't get that in the store. I have to order it online. And then a gift card for my son's godfather, and then I think that is it. So it's such a good feeling that I think I am done. I still have all the wrapping and everything to do, but it's a very good feeling to have all of my shopping done. But let me go change into some comfy clothes, and I will meet you back here in just a minute. All right, I am in my comfy cozies now, and I will say I've got the Quince, the SuperSoft joggers on. I absolutely love these things. They are so incredibly soft. I've just been living in them. I need more colors. But anyways, let me show you the things that I just got for myself. But I went to Sephora, and I got a gift for someone there, but then I also was able to pick up my birthday gift. But you know what stinks about having your birthday in December? Well, there's a lot of things that stink about having your birthday in December, but the Sephora gifts and the Ulta gifts, they've run out of so many things. So I got this Kerastase. I don't know if it's an oil, and I don't know if it's a night serum or something. I don't know. This is not what I wanted, but this was what was available, so I have this. And then I also stopped at Bath and Body Works for a gift card for someone, and then I had a free gift that I had to use by the end of the month, and I got some body cream, and I got it in, it's called Vanilla Romance. And it smelled really nice in the store. I like vanilla fragrances, but this has like a twist. Does this say the fragrance notes? Oh yeah. The fragrance notes of this are fresh cardamom, vanilla absolute, and captivating woods. So it's a little bit more complex than just a sweet vanilla. I liked it, so since it was free, I thought I could use this on my legs. And a lot of the Bath and Body Works like lotions and body scents and stuff are too strong for me. I do go to Bath and Body Works to get their soaps. I really like their soaps. Oh, and the one I'm using right now that I've got at the sink, this is a good one. Santa's Milk and Cookies, and it just smells really like sweet and creamy. I like this hand soap a lot. And I have to trim the wicks, but I'm gonna light this in a minute. This candle is fabulous. It's lavender and pine, and I think that this is a dupe for the Times Fraser Fir candle that I love, but they're very pricey. This one, I don't really smell the lavender in it, but it really smells to me like the Times Fraser Fir candle. And if you know that candle, if you go to Bath and Body Works and smell this, see what you think and see if you think it smells just like it, because I think it really does. So I'm going to trim the wicks off of this and light it because I am absolutely loving this candle. And so after I went to Sephora and Bath and Body Works, I did stop at Costco and Target. Alright, so that is what I got from Bath and Body Works and from Sephora for me. Oh, when I was at Kohl's, I did get myself a winter hat. This is a Cuddle Duds one. And I have a black one that's like that I got, oh my gosh, I've had it for years. So it holds up, and I love that hat. And this is like the same exact style, so I got the like oatmeal colored one. So I got a new hat for myself. And then when I stopped at Costco, I picked up the Dots pretzels. My husband and I love these, and It's the best place to get them is Costco, because you get this big bag, and you know, obviously it's cheaper because you're getting so much more, but these are so good. So we were almost out of these, and we love these pretzels, so I got another bag of these. And then I also got these Tru Bar, they're plant-based protein bars. Have you had these? I love these. And I particularly love the coconut, the cocoa for coconuts one. It tastes to me like an Almond Joy bar is what it tastes like. But these are really good protein bars because they're 190 calories with 12 grams of protein. So it doesn't sound like a lot of protein, but they also have, where is it? 14 grams of fiber in the cookie one, and then 10 grams of fiber in the coconut one, so that you get a lot of fiber with the protein. So I did eat one of these. I opened it up after Costco because I knew I was still stopping at Target, and I was getting a little bit hungry. But that's what I love about these, is that with the protein and with the fiber, they just seem to really fill me up. So I love these, the Tru Bars. So I got another box of these. And then this was kind of an impulse buy, but it was also on special this week. It's the roasted lobster ravioli. Oh my gosh, these are so good. And it was only like $9.73 for like 2 of these packages. So what I might do is, my husband's not a real fan of these, and he is out tonight. So I was thinking I'm going to make some of these for my dinner. And then for the other container, I'll stick it in the freezer, and then I can give it to one of my sons when they come to Christmas time. They'll probably like that, so that I won't be eating all of it myself. And then at Target, I only got a couple of things for myself. I got this Tresemme, this is the Protecting Heat Styling Spray. And this was a recommendation from Abbey Yung, from her channel that I follow. I get most of my hair recommendations from her channel, because I have said before, if you do not follow her, she's a young woman, but she has the most gorgeous long hair that it looks absolutely perfect every time you see her in a video. So she had recommended this as a leave-in conditioner. Even though it doesn't say leave-in conditioner, she had said that this would be really good for fine thin hair because it does a little bit of conditioning, but it also has the heat protectant. So I actually have used up a whole bottle of this already and needed another one. And I think it is really great for fine thin hair, because I find that when I use my K18 Astrolift first and I leave that on for 4 minutes, that is not like billed as a leave-in conditioner, but it does seem to condition my hair. So just having something like this on after that is like all the conditioning that I need, and then I still get, you know, volume. My hair isn't like weighed down. So I'm really liking this. And the fact that it's, oh my gosh, I think a bottle of this is under $6 or $7. It's really inexpensive. So I took Abby's recommendation, and I have not liked any of her recommendations when I've tried them. So this is really working out well for me. So I like that. I got that at Target. And then I picked up some Tums, the Chewy Bites. I had no idea these even existed. And on Thanksgiving, I got the worst heartburn after eating. And I was gonna take some Rolaids, but because it helps when that happens, but I hate the way that chalky feel of Rolaids. It almost makes me like nauseous because I hate the chalkiness, but it does help the heartburn. And my one son was like, oh Mom, don't take those. He's like, I've got you, try these. And he took out a bottle of this that he had in his backpack. These taste so much better. I mean, it almost seems like you're eating candy, and it worked. My heartburn was gone really quickly, so I wanted to have these on hand because these are so much better than the old style Rolaids, and I had no idea this even existed. So that is everything that I got for myself that I can show you, because like I said, the rest of the things that I bought this afternoon were all gifts. So I think what I'm gonna do is cook up some ravioli for my dinner, and then if I have the energy, I have to kind of do it either today or tomorrow morning. I need to bake cookies for book club tomorrow. I've got the butter and the eggs out over there, and I was going to make spritz because they're actually very easy. You just pump in the dough on the cookie sheets and it's kind of quick. So I need to bake up the cookies because we did this last year too for my book club. Everyone brings, like, it's kind of like a cookie exchange. I mean, we eat the cookies, some cookies there too, but then everybody brings like a couple dozen cookies and then you can take some home from everyone. So it was a lot of fun that we did it last year. And then I also have to wrap my white elephant gift for book club too. But I can do that. I got a gift bag, so that'll be quick. But I am getting kind of hungry, so I'm gonna make up some dinner and then I think I'm going to bake the cookies. I guess I will probably be back in just a little bit after I eat. All right, friends, so I'm obviously not baking cookies. I hope that that's okay. I got myself a cup of hot water and I just wanted to sit by the Christmas tree and I thought we could chat a little bit. So I do hope that that's okay. And I hope that this vlog hasn't bored you to tears. I have said before that my life is just not very exciting. And so I feel as if I don't want to do a lot of vlogs because I feel like I live a Groundhog Day life most of the time. And it's funny because I was just watching while I was eating my friend Dez. Her channel is Beauty By Dez, and if you don't follow her, I'm sure you would love her too. I'm going to link her channel below. But anyways, she does a vlog every Wednesday, so I was just watching it while I was eating, and she lives in England, and she used to live like in London, but she has moved north of the city. And her vlogs, you know, she took us just now into London, and it is all decorated so beautifully for Christmas. And her vlogs, I feel as if I've had like a little vacation after I watch them, and I just enjoy them so much. And I just love to listen to her talk. She's just a beautiful woman through and through, and I just enjoy her videos so much. And anyways, I don't think that my vlogs come across the same as that. I feel like, where do I take my subscribers? I mean, I filmed in the parking lot of my doctor's office today, so it's not the most exciting stuff. So if you do happen to still be here, I hope you know how much I appreciate it, because I really do. But I did want to just share kind of a funny story with you. The last couple of years at Christmas time, I have put out a basket of treats on a little table on our front porch for the delivery drivers. I just wanted to do a little something to thank them, because I basically order mostly all of my Christmas gifts online, and I tend to just order a lot of things just for regular life online. So they are here all the time, and they are here even more during Christmas time. So I have been doing this the last couple of years, and I just fill it with snacks, and I have a note out there, and they've really liked it, and they've seemed to really appreciate it. So this year I put it out in the beginning of November, because that's when I start to really order Christmas gifts. So I put the basket out, and I opened up our front door to check for packages one day, and this was back in November. And the basket was on the front porch. It was on the concrete, and I could see wrappers in the yard, and right near the front step there was an empty Reese's wrapper. Now, I've been buying like the big size, the regular size candy bars and the bigger size snacks, because I didn't want to just do the minis. So the first day that I saw the basket tipped over, there were Reese's gone. There were Oreos, like four cookies in a pack. Trail mix was gone. A Snickers bar. All these wrappers. And then I see this squirrel who is munching on, I think it was Chips Ahoy. He is over, kind of in the side part of the yard, still eating. And all I could think is that this squirrel must have had a horrendous stomach ache that first day, because he probably thought he hit the jackpot. I mean, he ate so much that first day. And I I'm a little irritated though, because I'm not buying the snacks, you know, for the squirrel. I want to do this for our delivery drivers. And it was funny too, because my husband was putting our Christmas lights up last month on the house, on the outside, and he was in the driveway and he looked and he saw something orange on top of our garage roof. And when he got on the ladder stringing the lights, it was a Reese's wrapper. So the squirrel had been up on the roof eating a Reese's peanut butter cup. So I researched and found out, it says online that they don't like peppermint. So I got this all natural peppermint, like supposed to a deterrent, and I didn't actually spray, you know, the basket. I've been just spraying around on the table and the legs and just even like on the porch, just trying to get the peppermint scent around there. And it had been working for a while because the basket was not tipped over and there was no wrappers in the yard. But do you know, today when I got home from shopping, the basket was tipped over. And it's funny though, because he had left the Cheez-Its and Pringles were still there, but all of the sweet things, the trail mix, the Oreos, the Snickers bars, the Reese's, they were all gone. But he left the savory treats. And I'm pretty sure it was the squirrel because I had no packages. So now I don't know what to do to keep this squirrel away from the treats. Do you have any suggestions to try? Because I want to do something that, you know, I guess I could probably get some type of top on there, but I want to make it easy for the drivers, that they can just grab and go, because they are in a hurry. You know, they have, you know, so many more packages this time of year, so I want to make it easy, and I don't want to have them to have to open things. So I'm trying to think of something to put around, or I don't know. I'm still got to research ways to keep the squirrel from eating all of the treats. But today he must have another horrendous stomach ache from what he probably ate. I'll have to look around tomorrow morning to see if I can see the wrappers in the front yard, because this little squirrel, he is feasting. He is definitely getting a lot of extra calories with all of the treats that he is eating. But I do think it's kind of funny, and then also a little bit irritating, because I'm not spending this money to feed the squirrel those, you know, yeah, maybe I should get him some squirrel feeder or something. I don't know, but it's been a little irritating that he's been breaking into the treat basket so often. So I am so happy to think that I am really almost done with my Christmas shopping. After like what I got today and just going in my head, I have to write it all down, because it just helps me to be clear that I've got everybody that I'm buying for done. And I'm pretty sure I only have 2 gifts left to buy that I have to order online. So it's such a good feeling, because now I can truly just relax and bake cookies and watch Christmas movies and just really like enjoy the season, instead of feeling stressed that I still have so much, you know, presents to buy and that type of thing. So I hope all of you are doing well with all of your holiday shopping. I think I saw that Hanukkah starts on December 14th this year, I think it does, so that's early. So I hope everyone is prepared and ready, and you are enjoying the time of year and not stressed out. I wish that for you. But I think I am going to wrap up the vlog here. I hope I have enough footage and not too much footage, and I haven't bored you to tears. So if you are still here, I want you to know how much I appreciate it, because I really, really do. So I guess that is going to be it, friends, but thank you again, and I am going to sign off, and I will see you all next time. Bye.